The subway system in Manhattan, part of the experience here in New York. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the New York Knicks here in New York. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. We'll take a look at the Knicks. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the third best record in the conference.
And right now for the Knicks, they've had an impact on the league already this year. You always hear them talk about the power rankings in the NBA, and they're climbing that list in a hurry.
A surprise to most outside observers, but internally, they had confidence coming into this season. Now we know why.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave. It is indeed, DA. Thank you. Hey, Smitty, as a player when it comes to preparing for a long season, talk about the advantages of the new strength and conditioning programs we read so much about.
You know, for me, Kevin, when I first started out, it was all about just getting stronger, lifting weights. I think right now for these guys, they're doing a great job of adding that and also recovery. What do you do for recovery, being able to play the next game? I would love to see the technology that they have. Wish I could use it, Kevin, because all I did was run and get me a fish fillet, and I was ready to go.
And the starting group for the Spurs, it's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. Murray out there with White. Smith against Murray. Down low, Pirtle with the steal. DeRozan finds Murray. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, DeMarcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that turnaround jumper of Aldridge's, Greg, just impossible to defend.
Long arms, that high release point, when it's falling, well, we saw him give OKC 56. This man can take over.
Catching up on the changes for New York, Bobby Portis is checked in for Robinson, and Morris subbed in for Smith. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Barrett, fires the three, and he's good on the three ball. Barrett's got 5 now.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Murray right side. Nobody near Gay. No good with the triple. New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Yes, that goes in.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
Spurs trail by 4. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Forbes the pass to Gay. Here's Aldridge. Shoots from the line, and that's good for 2.
Yeah, from mid-range, Aldridge has the height to shoot over anyone, and a great touch.
Pass to Randall. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Spurs. They swipe it. Now, here's Barrett. He's tightly guarded.
And with this kind of momentum behind him, Barrett, a terror. Love seeing him hammer it home.
And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Passes it to Forbes. Spurs passing it around. Here's Aldridge. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
The pass to Barrett. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. That one doesn't drop. Spurs trail by 4. Outside DeRozan. 19 seconds left here in the first quarter.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And when he's aggressive, watch out. Morris finishing through the contact, now going to the line to try and add one more.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good from Morris.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with a twin brother, Markieff, went to college together, played in the pros together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer pair of siblings.
Mills can't hit. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's the Knicks. They finish off the first quarter on a 14-6 run. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And in 2018, DeMar DeRozan opened up about his battles with depression, hoping to have a positive impact on others.
A lot of people ashamed to talk about it.
Yep, you love the honesty and the bravery to step forward and tell his emotional story.
Yeah, he opened a dialogue. Kevin Love following his lead to talk about anxiety. Athletes as public figures can have a broader impact than just entertaining, and we see it over and over again.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Morris is out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Peyton, and it's Knox in at the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Some players never recover from a torn Achilles. Rudy Gay has come back and as good as ever. Still one of the most productive small forwards we have in the league.
And the Spurs making a change here. Pirtle's checked in. Last game. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Pirtle. DeRozan comes in for Lyles. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Marco Bellinelli. And Murray's subbed in for Patty Mills. That's good from Forbes. And Steve, the size and athleticism of Gay has always set him apart at that small forward position.
He's able to make something out of nothing, playing over the top most of the time of his defender. He is dangerous.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. And Kevin, LaMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you. On the free throw, no good. And you spend any amount of time watching Dennis Smith Jr., Greg, his leaping ability makes for some impressive highlights.
Kevin, he's got the size and the off-the-charts athleticism Now just trying to figure out how to realize his obvious potential.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Gay kicks to Forbes. Feeds to DeRozan. Fader on the way. It's rebounded by New York. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
Murray outside. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of the game. 6 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. No good on the three.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Makes it off the glass. He has 6.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And so it's New York riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Steve, we're seeing teams around the league putting up a lot of three-point shots. I'm sure you would have enjoyed playing in this era so much with that green light shooting 3.
I would, Kevin. Getting a chance to shoot maybe 5 or 6 more three-point field goal attempts takes your numbers up. But I also think a lot of these teams are copycats. Everybody can't shoot the 3. Work on your game and what's best for you.
On the court for San Antonio, Rudy Gay is out there with Bellinelli. Then it's Trey Lyles. Then it's Mills. And it's Forbes in at the 2. Payton passes to Knox. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Knox has got 8.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Now here's Mills, covered by Payton. Mills looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Steps back and shoots. And that one, good. Mills has got his first points in this one.
Defensively, you play Mills to set up from range, so he sneaks inside the arc and does damage.
Inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Mills has got his second bucket.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Knox. 8 points for him. The shot from 20 feet away. Forbes with the rebound. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Mills. Pass to Bellinelli. Off target with his 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Knox. Tries again. Yep, that one goes.
Muscle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Randall's checked in for Elfrid Payton. The Spurs also with the sub, DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Bellinelli. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here's Mills. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And DeRozan. Here we go. That one falls.
Very few defenders in this league feel comfortable with DeRozan coming right at them on the drive like that.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Now Mills. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And so it's New York. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Randall and Portis patrol the middle. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's Trier in at the two-guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. And it's Murray penetrating. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
The perfect set of skills to flourish in transition. DeRozan's got it all.
To the middle, here's Portis. And that's collected by Gay. Gay's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's stolen by Morris. To the paint. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
Aldridge has all the tools to protect the rim. He's only averaged 1 block a game for his career, but he got it done on that play.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. So both teams changing it up here. In for the Spurs. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. DeRozan on the wing. Off target from outside. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Some nice passing by New York here. And the whistle's going to blow. It will be on Alonzo Trier. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Murray's checked in for Wyatt. Spurs trail by 11. Now here's Murray. Pass to DeRozan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Make him foul you to stop you. DeRozan with the strength and vertical ability doing damage inside.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that brings them to within 10.
So tough to guard. DeRozan with the strength, the near 40-inch vertical, and he loves to challenge you.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both. Here's Trier. Trying to get open is Randall, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Shooting from the floor, number 48. At the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. And Murray's got the ball here for the Spurs. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Murray.
DeRozan has such good body control that it's very difficult to disrupt his shot with contact.
Passes it to Trier. The feed to Randall. Here's Robinson, and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 10.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim?
G8, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
The defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
Shoot from the right block, and there's another one for the Knicks.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Now for Greg David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.